Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. I'm wearing some awesome hoodie from She Shreds. I have Gina Duffy here as well as 3 ambassadors. I want to talk basically about everything.
We're here to talk about everything.
Great. I love our matching outfits, by the way. Gina, before we get into the ambassadors, I want to know just a little background on She Shreds.
Well, I started She Shreds about 4.5 years ago. I just felt like there wasn't enough for females in and around action adventure sports.
Right.
As far as like apparel and the community, because I would talk to so many girls and they always said, oh, I always ride with a group of guys. I don't have any girls to ride with or do these sports with. And I wanted to find a way to connect them all so that they never had to say that again.
That's
and now
awesome.
we have a community that's worldwide of girls who are passionate about these sports and support each other and ride together, and it's just a big family.
And when we talk about sports, we're not just talking, skiing and snowboarding. We're talking wake surfing. What other sports are there?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. We're so lucky that our mission and message has really resonated with so many girls. We have Tara, who's a competitive cheerleader, and she's also a wake surfer, and she does all kinds of stuff. We have rodeo girls, we have girls in MMA and mixed martial arts, and roller skating and skateboarding, and almost any sport you could even imagine.
Yeah, you cover it all.
We cover it all.
And
that wasn't the original intent, but it just grew to be that, and we're really excited about it.
That's awesome. So you're really promoting, women athletes. The clothes kind of happened second, right?
Yeah, I mean, we always want to, as women and girls, we want to look good, and when you feel confident about how you look, sometimes, it just makes
you perform
it easier.
better.
Right, you perform better, you have a better day, you feel
right.
good if you're comfortable with what you have on. It's really important for women, and it's also because these sports are very individual. You're not on a team, so it's kind of like wearing like a team sweatshirt. You're on the She Shreds team.
That's awesome. Where can you find these clothes? You guys have something going on with Zoomies right now.
Yes, we're so excited about that. It's really a dream come true. We are in 10 Zoomies stores across the U.S., 5 of them in Utah. So we're really excited. We have an exclusive collection, some of the pieces right here,
awesome.
And that you can only find there. And we're in Cache Valley and Logan, Park City, of course,
yes.
Fashion Place Mall, Layton Hills, and Newgate Mall in Ogden.
Awesome.
And we're going to be visiting there today, so come and see us.
Yes. All right, let's get into some of the ambassadors.
Yes.
All 3 of you guys, we have a snowboarder, a skier, and a cheerleader / wake surfer, right? How do you guys become an ambassador, and what kind of things are you doing?
So I actually met up with She Shreds at Powder Mountain up in Ogden area, and I went up there for night skiing, and they were doing one of their ladies' nights.
Oh, fun.
And I skied with some of the other ambassadors, and they got me connected with Gina and said, you would really love this program, and that's what got me psyched on it, meeting other rad girls who are out there shredding.
And now you get to shred with them.
Yep.
And Maggie, what about you?
Kind of the same thing. So I'm also a wake surfer, and I met Gina and Tony at the lake because they had a boat with a huge graphic, talked about She Shreds.
And you're like, what is that?
Yeah, I connected mostly through them like online. Once I saw them, I went and like searched it up, and even if you don't for instance, go to the ladies' nights or meet them in person, you can still become an ambassador and be a part of them, because we have girls from everywhere. So.
All over the world.
Yeah.
And Tara, what's your story?
Gina actually first reached out to my mom, and then my mom kind of told me about it. She's like, it's this really like cool group of girls like all shredding together. I was like, oh yeah, so I checked it out like Maggie did. And I actually ended up going and watching a wakeboarding competition with Maggie and Zoe. And I think 2 weeks after that was supposed to be a wake surf competition, and Maggie and Gina were just like, Tara, you have to do it. Like, you have to come try it. Like, I was like, maybe, and yeah, they wouldn't let me leave until I said yes.
So as an ambassador, not only do you guys get to do your sport and represent, but you're bonding with each other, right? Is that a huge thing for you guys?
Yeah, and
definitely.
it's so cool because we have so many girls all over the world, and it's like I actually am going on a van trip. I bought a van, and in January I'm going on it, and it's cool because I have so many connections in Canada Colorado, Lake Tahoe, where I'm able to meet up with all these girls.
Seriously,
Yeah.
nice excuse to travel.
Yeah.
We're showing some video right now of some women athletes who are also ambassadors, I believe. Gina, your ambassador program is expanding.
Yes, well, our ambassador program has been so successful that we wanted to bring it to more girls. And by that, our ambassador program currently, you have to submit an application online and a video, and you have certain responsibilities. And not everybody can meet those requirements or have the time to do all that.
Right.
But we wanted to bring this community to more girls, so we just started the She Shreds Nation, where you can still be a part of the community, and talk with all the ambassadors and become friends and get a lot of benefits, but you don't have to put in all the time and the responsibility as well. And we just wanted to open that up to as many girls as possible.
I love this, and this is really reaching, I mean, across the globe. This is
It
not
really
just
is.
here in Utah, especially.
No. I mean, we have girls all over the world, from Germany to, we have so many girls in Canada and Japan and just everywhere you could even imagine.
That's awesome. And let's talk about, just quickly, we have to wrap up the show in about a minute. Let's talk about the winter events.
Yes, so we have 2 really big rail jams coming up at Powder Mountain on February 3rd and March 3rd. And it's going to be amazing. It's for
You
all
girls are gonna be
levels.
shredding out
Oh,
there,
you
of
know they're
course.
going to
Of
be there.
course.
They better be there. And what's so great about our rail jams, they're all female. They're ski and snowboard, all levels. And we have girls that come out that have never ever competed before, have maybe only been riding in the park once or twice.
Nice.
And they feel comfortable and welcome to
Well, yeah,
come and try
because
it
you're surrounded
out.
by girls doing it at the same time.
Yeah,
Well,
and they're
girls,
all cheering each other on, which
I
is
really
amazing.
appreciate you guys coming and letting me wear the sweatshirt so we can
You
all
look
match.
awesome.
If you want this, you have to go to Zoomies. You're going to be in Park City today at Zoomies, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, that pretty much wraps up the show. Thanks for hanging out with me until the end of the show. We're going to be back tomorrow, of course, starting at 7 to 9 and again from noon to 2.